Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. I'm at Sardi's for the 65th Annual Out of Critics Circle Awards, and I caught up with many of this year's winners. So here we are at the 65th Annual OCCs.
Amazing. It's my favorite award show. Favorite award, well, it's not a show, favorite award luncheon, because you come here only if you've already won. It's so great. So you don't have to like tense up and worry how you look when you lose.
Now you're giving four
But I didn't win this time. I'm presenting this time.
You're presenting 4 big awards tonight.
4 big awards, yes. Best play off-Broadway and Broadway, best musical off-Broadway and Broadway.
Thank you. Such a wonderful thing to come out and celebrate. It's the Out of Critics Circle Awards.
Well, you, of course, are a recipient of the OCC from Memphis. What did that award mean to you and being in that show?
Well, you know, we have so many wonderful watchers of theater and people who appreciate theater who are outside of New York City. And the OCC is that award that lets you know that the people outside of those 13 blocks in Manhattan are watching and appreciating the work you do. I very much appreciate that. Yeah.
It's a big season for you on Broadway this year, co-starring with that incredible cast you have. Talk about your latest show.
Oh my gosh, it should have been you. It should have been you. We're at the Brooks Atkinson. We have an amazing ensemble cast led by Lisa Howard, Tyne Daly, and we're having a blast. It's a comedy, it's a wedding day, chaos ensues. We couldn't be happier. Now
you're here tonight to accept. Tell me.
I'm accepting the choreography award for Christopher, and I'm really honored to be accepting it for him because it's such a pleasure to be dancing his steps 8 shows a week, and he's in London at the moment creating more magic over there, so I feel honored to be accepting it on behalf of him.
You and I have spoken many times. It must be so incredible for you to have come from the ballet world and entered the musical theater world of 8 shows a week and to be on Broadway, especially at this time of year, in a hit show.
Yeah, you've basically taken the words out of my mouth. That's exactly how I feel. It's crazy, and like you say, to be here at this time of year and to be part of all of this is really, I mean, I've never been to Sardi's before, and I'm really looking forward to just sitting down and having dinner. What an honor to receive this award for choreography. Thank you to the Outer Critics. I'm so sorry not to be there to collect it personally. Craig Lucas's wonderful book called for dancers to propel our story forward, allowing me to bring ballet to the forefront of our show. I thank him for that opportunity and inspiration. Of course, without the great music of the Gershwins, there would be no show in the first place, so thank you to the Trust and to the family for their confidence in me as the man with the plan. It's been a great season for ballet on Broadway and dance on Broadway, so I would like to share this honor with my fellow nominees, who have once again made dance an important and equal partner in the musical theatre stage. Thank you once again for this honor.
This is an enormous honor. It's such a pleasure. It's such a pleasure to be on Broadway. You know, this is my 3rd time around, and the second time around we were in tech about to go into the theatre when 9/11 happened. And Ian McKellen and I did Dance of Death here on Broadway. And I learnt at that amazing time here in New York just the extraordinary quality not only of New Yorkers, obviously, of this great, great city, but also of the theatre goers, because, you know, they filled the theatres, they kept Broadway going at that very, very difficult time. They came to see a play called Dance of Death, you know. It was, and I was so, but I was so incredibly touched and honoured and moved to be here at that time.
Tell me what today means to you being here for the OCCs and this award.
Well, it's amazing. I've never actually been to Sardi's before, so this is a real baptism. I'm very excited. Very honored, obviously, to win that award. So,
well, tell me what the award is and tell me what it means to you.
It's the John Gassner Award, and it's a play given to, I guess, a relatively new playwright, and I just feel very honored to, become part of that. It's an amazing list of writers who's won it. So,
now let's talk about writing this play. Was it an easy play for you to write, to give birth to?
Yeah, I mean, everything I write is a combination of easy and hard, and it was the same as all of them. So, yeah.
And just being a part of the New York theater community, what it means to you?
I mean, it's a dream come true. And, the Tony nomination, this, Obie last couple nights ago, it's just such a, I don't know, it's such a welcome. So
And you get to eat here.
yeah, well, for the first time.
Now, what brings you here tonight?
Well, I'm here to celebrate Anna Lee Ashford. I'm pretending to be here. If only I'd brought the ballet slippers. She's such a generous soul. You know, she gave me a pair for my grandniece and signed them. And that little grandniece is like, you mean I can't dance in them? They're like a gift? And I was like, well, you got to grow into them. They're big shoes to fill. So I wish you were here because I think I'm just so happy that they're recognizing her wonderful generosity and talent and her great performance. I'm so happy. So I'm happy to be here.
You must have had the best time working on that show. Tell me, you can't take it with you.
Our dressing room was Julie Halston, Anna Lee, and me. I mean, did we ever get out of it is the question. And there were some nights we were there very, very late. And, you know, Anna Lee was a real spirit. Julie and I would just sit in the back going, whatever you say, dear, you know, because she was so full of energy and life. And we almost won that Christmas door pageant, which is Cutthroat in a Scott Ellis production.
How thrilled are you to be here tonight?
I love it here. This organization was extremely generous to me last year, and it's been a great year in theater, and I can't wait to celebrate it with everyone else.
So you're presenting tonight?
Presenting tonight, I'm presenting Best Book, Costume Design, and Featured Actress in a Musical. Very excited.
Those are good ones.
They are good ones. Featured actors are the best, as we know.
What this award meant to you getting this, and where do you keep it?
I have it on my wall in my apartment. It meant the world to me. It was the first of any kind of award that I'd won, really, and it was the beginning of a very busy, thrilling season for me last year, one that I hadn't experienced before, so it's very sentimental.
Now you have a brand new play you're working on. Tell me about that.
I do. I'm doing a play at the Labyrinth Theater down in the West Village called Nice Girl. It's written by a young woman named Melissa Ross, being directed by Mimi O'Donnell, who has run the theater for years, quite successfully, and it's a beautiful new American play about righting your wrongs and taking chances and becoming a better person, and it's getting some good buzz and people seem to be enjoying it, so come on down.
How do you feel tonight?
It's just so amazing to be here with all of these incredible people. It's very overwhelming. I don't know, it's kind of like a dream. I love it. It's incredible.
So how did you find out that you won?
My manager, Ellen, called me and was like screaming with joy. And then, you know, I went online and like looked it up just to double check she hadn't made a mistake. I was like, maybe there are a lot of amazing people on that list, so maybe
It was a different Alex.
Right. There's like another Alex somehow, but no, it just to be nominated and be on that list with those actors was like a major achievement for me. Like it felt so incredible. So it's just surreal to be here and a huge honor.
And what an incredible year for you to get out of school, to come to Broadway, to star in this incredible play, give this brilliant performance. I mean, what it all means to you.
It means so much, and a lot of the reason it means so much to me is because of this character who I really adore, because he's so special and he represents, you know, the unrepresented and gives voice to the voiceless, and it is, you know, he celebrates difference in a way, which I think, regardless of who you are, where you are, is something people can empathize with and is important. I just love Christopher Boone. Honestly, just to have been put on that list with those other actors was unbelievably overwhelming and a huge honor. So to be standing here is just incredible. I can't thank you enough. I have to say thank you, a massive thank you to our amazing director, Marion Elliott, and the producers for taking a massive chance on casting someone who nobody had any idea who I was at the time. A massive thank you to Daniel Swee and Cindy Tolan, the casting directors, who also gave me a chance. To everyone at the Ethel Barrymore Theatre who works there every day, Ben Klein, and to our incredible crew who really make this incredible set and production come to life and work so incredibly hard every day, the amazing stage managers. But really my biggest thank yous have to go to Ellen, my manager, and Wallace, my girlfriend, who without which I probably wouldn't be wearing this tie properly. And and a really extra special, huge thank you to the cast of The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime. They are all incredible, seasoned, amazing, powerful actors, and to this early in my career get to share a stage with people of that caliber is is a huge honor. So I feel like this belongs to them as much as it does to me, because we're all telling this beautiful story of this beautiful character together.
So congratulations, so well deserved.
Thank you.
How do you feel tonight?
I guess I feel deserving of it, I hope, but very, this is kind of my first award as an actor.
Yeah.
I guess there's ensemble awards that I've been involved in, but as far as my own individual one, this is the first one, so I'm truly honored.
How did you find out you won the OCC?
Through the internet and my producer saying you won. I was like, really? So it's a great thing. It's great to have all these stars around too. I'm seeing all sorts of people,
including yourself.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I haven't even walked through to say hi to anybody.
Well, the show is about to start. Just tell me what gives you the biggest thrill of doing a 20th century.
Well, being next to Kristen Chenoweth is pretty much the most that I ever need. She gives me all that energy and all that support, and I try to give it right back.
I feel so honored. I've never been nominated for something before, let alone won something. So this is a huge honor to be here.
And to be here at Sardi's.
Yes, legendary. It's so cool. It's to be in my first Broadway experience, getting to be here, seeing all these amazing caricatures on the wall. It's pretty special.
Because Leanne just said she's never been here, is honored not only just to be on Broadway, but to come to Sardi's and like to have dinner here tonight.
That's awesome. I came here with my sister once when we had, I think we were doing something for New York Post, which was really fun to get to do that together, because we're on Broadway for the first time together, and that's special to share with each other.
But just tell me what it all means to you. It's been so surreal for you. We've talked like at the meet and greets, opening night, when everything is so exciting for you. Have you been able to put this all into perspective of what it's meant to you to be in this show?
I think every time that flag gets torn down and rushes over the stage, that's the moment that I get the chills. I get the chills just talking about it. It feels like that rush of excitement and energy that I feel about this show, I get to feel every night. And once that flag comes over, the story's being told, and I feel swept up and carried away with this incredible opportunity. And that's kind of how I feel with this whole experience. It's just one big flagpole, it's really special.
Thank you so much. It's been a really special, emotional afternoon, hearing friends and colleagues reflect upon family, upon the journey. I fell in love with the musical theater when I was 8 years old, and my grandfather in Chicago played me cast albums, and I read what they would be on the back, and I imagined maybe one day, somehow, it would touch me, and my whole life has led to this moment, being able to produce a new yet classic title and to embrace artists that are original and brave and came together with the spirit of uncertainty. We were uncertain from the day we began, and we had told our company from when we started to embrace the uncertainty, be free not to know what the outcome will be, and together we have a chance to make something really glorious.
Lynn, thank you. We really, really appreciate the honor. But really, it's this honor is for Lynn and his genius, which you've also recognized. Lynn has done exactly what Shakespeare did. Lynn has taken the ordinary people who make up this country. He's put their language into verse, and by doing so, he has elevated them. He's elevated not only their language, but they themselves to the heroes and protagonists of America. He is reclaiming who gets to own America. And that's a reminder of the greatest thing that the theater can do. And I don't invoke Shakespeare lightly, Lynn.
What does tonight mean to you?
Well, this is the reddest carpet of all, isn't it? I mean, look at us. We're in Sardi's. We're surrounded by the caricatures of theatrical legends. And I love this award ceremony. It's super intimate. These are the people who make theater. These are the people who see everything. And it's a really fun, intimate, low-key ceremony.
A lot of Hamilton awards tonight. A lot of them going to you. What it all means to you. So I know you're like the humblest man, so I mean, have you been able to put it into perspective?
No, I don't have an ounce of perspective on any of this. But it's, it's funny, my dry cleaning bill aside, from having to wear like a new jacket every day, which is a lovely problem to have, this has been amazing. What's wonderful about this time of year is you get to see the other people who are making things in your season, and you get to befriend those people who are killing themselves 8 shows a week, and we're the only ones who know what we're going through. And we've closed our show. So we're the freshly rested ones, while everyone else here has got a show tonight. So it's a real treat. This really does feel like the nice version of the opening scene of All About Eve, doesn't it? I don't know if I'm Betty Davis or Eve Harrington, but either way, I'll take it. You know, I've been writing this score for 6 years. I started writing it while I was still performing in the Heights. And you know, people have been saying very nice things about it, and they go, "You must be getting tired of it." And I go, "No, I'm really not," because writing a score is a very solitary activity. You spend a long time talking to yourself and taking walks with your dog, and talking to yourself until it feels like the truth. And when it feels like the truth, you write it down, and if it rhymes, even better. And my favorite about this All About Eve is it comes with a check. So thank you for keeping my son in diapers. Have a wonderful day.